fellow Toastmasters and dear guests. Insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. That's according to our dear Einstein. He was a genius because he explained my love life perfectly. But the problem addressed here is that I can't maintain a boyfriend and I cannot be in a relationship for more than a week or perhaps a day. Find a guy who will take me out for lunch, pay my bill and act like I care. My dates always end the same. I look into his eyes and yearn until the next time I see my therapist. I had to change and end my insanity and maintain a boyfriend. But I need to find the right guy to suit. So I started looking amongst all the guys on this universe. The handsome ones are either bad or stupid. The good ones like Mudassir or Arjun are already taken. The rich ones go after digging gold mines and they grow old. And the tiny percentage of guys who are actually left are gay. Now you tell me, where do I find the right guy for myself? One day my sister was surfing the net and she called out to me, "Chetna, come first!" So I peeped into her sister and saw what she was surfing. Just like you have Bharati matrimony site, you have Bharatiya dating site. And she exclaimed, "You should try this!" I was like, why? Because nothing else is working with you. And this time, find a guy who has a lot of money because I need an iPad. But seriously? A dating site? Well, I'm young. At least I look young. But my age is not going to stay young. That will keep growing older. And then I have 4 million girls to compete with. Half of my age, double of my age, triple of my age, younger than me. So I need to find a guy, basically. Now Photoshop won't do the trick when I go on a date. I need 10 to 15 clothes to look fat, need 20 inches heels to look tall, need 10 centimeter makeup to look perfect. While this site would find the guys to match for me. I could stop stalking guys at the supermarket, at forum, at my friend's birthday party, or at KFC when he is finger-licking girl. Who knows? And this site would do its work while I had to work to keep the commitment of the relationship. Thankfully, this site offered great advice to end my insanity. Now, insanity stopper number 1. Make a list of what I would expect from my boyfriend. So I took a cashier's bill roll, began writing. That means my criteria are never ending. But he had to meet 2 important criteria. First one, he has to floss his teeth. That is, if he has to. Criteria 2, he should not be a Toastmaster engineer. Because a Toastmaster engineer will always have an agenda for developing code for some software. Insanity stopper number 2. Find a guy whom I can fall deeply in love with. My first date was this guy who liked social service. And he told me heartwarming stories of various social service work that he did. Until I realized that he was a Gavel Club member and he was rehearsing his speech before me. Then I met many more guys who didn't even meet my first requirement, flossing his teeth. But this site found the guy who I was head over heels for. He told me stories of how he did not like attending college because I didn't like. He liked to play the role of a villain rather than that of a hero in every theatre play. And you know what? He met my first criteria. He used Colgate dental floss and he flossed his teeth. I was very glad. Now all that I had to do is insanity stopper number 3. Maintain a lifelong commitment, or at least long enough till Fiona gets her iPad. Now we go on our date. At our date, I decided not to have noodles or spaghetti because I'd be eating in a very undignified manner. But unfortunately, I'd been to an Italian restaurant. It was spaghetti that was served, so I undignified. Next, like all sophisticated girls do, have a glass of wine. I drank 1 glass, 2, 3, a bottle, 2 bottles. I was laughing at every single joke that he said. When I was back in my consciousness, I realized he was telling me how he lost his dog a month ago. May that dog's soul rest in peace. Now, finally he had to pay the bill. When he removed his wallet, a paper fell from his pocket. Like curiosity kills every girl, I picked the paper. I began reading it. Strangely, it spoke when he was born. It spoke about where he did his schooling, all that. I skipped all that. Came to the end. He completed his engineering. He got a job in one company called Arovana Consulting, and that president of Arovana Consulting compelled him to join Arovana Toastmasters Club. He broke my heart with his icebreaker. I was so heartbroken. That was his CC. He came out clean. I left him. Now, when I went home, my sister got an iPad. But I didn't get it for her. My father got it for her. Now my girlfriends tell me, Chetna, you can change your approach, but your approaches are always crazy. Whatever. In the end, the moral of my story is that challenge your approaches, change them, check your results, and tweak them wherever necessary. Who knows, I might change my criteria for finding a boy and find my Mr. Perfect and end in a committed relationship. By the way, what's insane and what's not? For Einstein himself says, it's all relative. Thank you.